This is Road Trippin' with Malcolm Tubbs.
We are getting out and about with our friends at Wade's RV, and Malcolm will soon be on his way to Lake Thunderbird with Willy D. Let's go ahead and head outside live where the two are prepping for the road trip today. Hey guys.
Yeah, you know what? Every second of your vacation counts. Every minute is important. And you know what? Spending the time engaging with your family and friends on that vacation is important, but spending the time in an RV is also important too. So getting ready, that prep work beforehand, before you hit the road is important. Willie, are there any checkpoints or the checklist that I have to go down to make sure I'm ready and geared up?
There absolutely is. So the first thing you're going to do is, so if you're checking out your RV, you already have the slides out, maybe it was at your house, you're going to want to make sure you bring all of those in because you can't be going down the road with all those rubber spots out. So that's probably the very first thing you're going to want to do. I always make sure all my chairs are strapped down, all my fridge doors are shut, all the cabinets, make sure everything's secured. And then the last thing you're going to want to do is hook up your truck, and then you're going to want to bring up your jacks, which on this RV, running in the slides, pulling up the jacks is, you can do it two different ways. So there's actually a hard button. So if you want to do it the old fashioned way and go over there and just click it yourself, you can do that. But if you have your handy dandy iPhone, you can also control it all off your iPhone. So if you're hanging out with your family and friends, you can be packing up your RV while still in your lawn chair enjoying that camping trip.
Okay, can I see how this works? I guess the manual method there.
Yeah,
Like,
so if you're wanting to do it manually,
easy,
it's so easy. A lot of people have never seen how a slide out in an RV actually comes in, and it's real simple. There's an in and out button right here, and you just click in right here, and it'll just slowly start to bring it in. We got electric motors on these, and so it brings it in nice and easy. But the old-fashioned way was you had to have me and you out there on the slide, pushing it in or pulling it out. And so this really revolutionized things. And if this push of the button is too hard for you, like I said, you can control it off your iPhone or Android.
With the click of a button or with the press of your finger on your phone or Android. And this is something that's not necessarily revolutionary technology, because
it's been around for a while.
Most all of the RVs that you have there at Wade's RV have this type of technology.
Yes, all the ones that we have at Wade's RV do have these solid buttons. Most of them do have where you can control it off that LCI on your phone. But more importantly, there's so many different features in here. There's the fireplace, the 12-volt fridge. There's so many things that you can take advantage of in this when you go camping, but it's only $320 a month. That's what's super, super cool. Is this has tons of space. It's got bunks, it's got a master bedroom, a super big window up front, power slide outs, and only $320 a month.
Oh, so you can't beat that. You can't beat the prices. You can't beat the functionality of this behemoth on wheels, and it's fun for everybody in the family. So perfect checklist before we hit the road. I just can't wait to hit the open road with you.
I think we're hitting there next.
Oh, it's going down. Road tripping, LO style. Shelby, back to you.
You guys.
It's going great. I'm so excited to be out here with my main man, Willy D from Wade's RV. Now, Willy, we're talking about road tripping. We're talking about things that we need, the must-haves on that next family vacation. But, of course, when it comes to the RV, there's specifics. But, I mean, we're thinking about family fun, activities.
That's my favorite part of camping.
Memories to be made.
Absolutely.
So what are some of the things that you like to have, you know, to maybe fill in the truck or add into that some of the extra storage space in the RV there?
So I always bring, for one, extra charcoal, because you can never have enough for whenever you're out there cooking. And then how are you going to light that? Lighter fluid. So I always bring that because I love cooking outside if it's not raining, because I mean that's what it's about, is being outdoors and enjoying the time together. I also bring lawn chairs because you're going to want somewhere to hang out. No one wants to just stand around and lean on their RV. So bring those. Always bring those hot dog roasters. Cornhole's a good one. We actually have a cornhole game going every single day at Wade's RV. So cornhole is a necessity if you go RVing with the Wade's RV crew.
There we go. And then you're thinking about going to a lake, say Lake Thunderbird, for instance. You know that Lake Thunderbird is actually the closest state park to the OKC Metro?
I did not, but did you know that Lake Thunderbird actually has over 200 RV park sites?
RV sites.
Yeah, actually RV sites,
This is next level. So when you're right next to the lake, it makes sense to bring those lawn chairs. Maybe you want to do some fishing, hanging out by the water. It just sounds like a great time. But they also have 8 boat ramps. I feel like boating and RVing kind of go hand in hand.
They go hand in hand, and also with me rodeoing, horses. You can actually ride horses there at the state park. So you can bring your horse trailers and camp out there and hit some really good trails.
Yeah, you know what? They are big on equestrian activities, but they also have over 26 miles of biking trails there at Lake Thunderbird as well.
I'll tell you, I'd be hiking them. I'm not much of a biker, but I do like hiking, and I know you like running, so that'd be perfect.
Perfect time to get out there and soak up that open air. How about this? 166 primitive tent sites.
Wow. So anyone, you can camp any way you want. You don't have to have an RV. You can go out there and enjoy the park for everything it is. And what I love about state parks is you you don't actually have to stay there. If you're here in the Oklahoma City area, you can go and visit and explore and then go home right here in the metro.
Literally less than 40 minutes outside of the OKC Metro, and it sounds like the perfect place for your next family vacation, guys. We got more for you. Stay tuned. Shelby, back to you. What's happening, guys? Yes, we're hanging out here with Willy D from Wade's RV, and look at this impression. It's all about first impressions.
Yes, of course, and you're going to make a big one when you bring this to the campsite.
Ooh, yeah, okay, so we're going to break down some of the bells and whistles, why this is the perfect vehicle for the family while you're hitting the open road, and I think we're taking a little road trip today.
We are taking a road trip, the very first of many, so it's going to be really fun.
Got to stay tuned for all the fun throughout today's show, guys. Shelby, back to you.
Oh, Malcolm, that looks like so much fun. They always have fun together, so I'm excited to check back in with them and see what adventures they get into today.